What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Planet Coaster. This is episode 24 now on the series. In the last episode, we built this beautiful coaster right here known as the Stinger. Kind of resembles a stingray in a way. I know the coaster itself is supposed to look like a stingray or a group of stingrays sort of swimming around. So we made this coaster to resemble sort of the swimming pattern of a stingray, and honestly, guys, it turned out way better than I expected it would. We have a 698, a 5.6, and a 3.04. Those are our test ratings. The average speed is about 13 miles an hour, which doesn't seem like very much, I know, but that is honestly because of the block section that we have over here. I think hopefully later on it should increase a little bit. The max speed around the whole thing is 71 miles an hour. But as soon as we get more foot traffic over here, the block section should work to its full capabilities. Right now, the returning train has to just sit here until the train that's in the station has enough people to be able to leave. We could change the minimum rider load, but honestly, once we get enough people out here, I think this is going to be our best performing coaster to date. So, off camera, couple of minor changes, nothing too crazy. Starting off over here, this section of the park is a nightmare. There's just simply way too many people over here at a time, and the reason behind that is Quick Draw. Now, I've raised the price of Quick Draw to sort of steer people away from it a little bit. We're charging $35. I was charging $40, but then, of course, no one wanted to ride it at all. And even still after doing that, it is just a mess here. It is always jam-packed. I edited the path system a little bit, added this path over here to sort of help drain out a little bit of the foot traffic from the main path. It doesn't seem to be doing a lot. Some people choose to walk over there. So I think we're gonna have to add a ride queue that starts maybe over here in the corner and comes over to something over here, just so it's a plenty long queue. Another minor change is to the paths over here in front of the concession stand that we made. People were kind of just walking all over each other, trying to get to each little shop here. So what I did is made sure that each shop has its own individual path, so people can't just walk over the grassy sections. And it seems to be working out pretty dang well. Now, aside from that, I did update the information booth. We were only charging 15 bucks. We have 22 rides in the park, so I'm just gonna charge 20 bucks for the priority pass. I have a pretty good idea for what I'm gonna do in this space over here. Someone did challenge me to make a log flume that goes through the mountain as well. Now, there's a lot going on over here, but I think I might be able to do that. We're gonna save that for a future video, so stay tuned for that. So what we're gonna be doing today, guys, is adding another flat ride, but not just any flat ride. You guys know we have 420 Blaze It over here, which is decently high. Then we have Super High, which is super high, hence the name, but there is one more that we unlocked that we don't have yet. It is the SCREAMINATOR. Excitement is a 5 on the nose, fear is a 5.6, and nausea is a 5.3. And we're gonna do sort of what I mentioned earlier, putting a queue over here in the corner, snaking it around over to here. So we need to get this pretty center in between Thunder and the chairlift. So I think right there looks pretty good. 5,000 bucks for the SCREAMINATOR. I'm kind of out of 420 jokes and weed jokes in general for these rides. Obviously they get you super high and yada yada yada, but look at how massive this is. It's almost as tall as Sundance over here, just about. I don't think it's the tallest ride that you can get. I want to say there's like an observatory type of thing. Yeah, this thing right here, the Sky Watcher. I think this is the tallest. Yeah, it's even taller than Sundance. And this thing's cool, don't get me wrong, but honestly, the excitement's really low, fear's really low, nausea's really low. Now, right off the bat, you guys might notice there is a ton of seats on this thing. I don't remember how much this one held. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 28 total. 7 on all 4 sides. 7 times 4 is 28, right? I'm not using a calculator for that, guys. That's off the dome. 420 Blaze It is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this would hold 24, if my math is right again. Now, this one doesn't have sides, so it'd be really, really difficult to count. I can try it. Okay, if I counted correctly, guys, this has 40 seats on it. I don't think there's anything in like the ride overview that would tell us us how many seats it actually has. But if I counted correctly, it should have 40 seats, which is nuts, actually. I can't believe you can just launch 40 people into the air at one time. Now, the ride colors on this aren't too bad. I think I'm just gonna brighten everything up, make sure the white is actually white, the blue will actually be blue, and the yellow is actually yellow. For the operator colors, I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I just wanna see what it's gonna look like. It looks pretty dumb, but I think that's all right. SCREAMINATOR Alt. Planet Dubstep. That one is sick, dude. That's like my favorite one, honestly. It's just so dope. SCREAMINATOR Alt. I guess we'll go with SCREAMINATOR Alt. I haven't even heard SCREAMINATOR. Okay, so for the entrance, we're gonna place this. I kind of goofed this one, guys. I'm gonna have to rotate the SCREAMINATOR around so the exit can be over here. That way the operator is closest to the exit. There we go. We'll place that down there. Now the entrance, I'm gonna plop that down right there. And the exit, we'll put right behind the operator right there. All right, now we just have to figure out the queue. I'm gonna make the floor of this wood, and the queue, I'm gonna come over here and try to start it from the corner. All right, so I'll place that there. Let's go ahead and get rid of these benches. All right, I don't have any real ideas for a queue here, guys, but I am going to try to use the scenery from Pathos over here. All right, that will be the queue. I tried to leave a little bit more space in between the paths so we can more easily fit some plants and some trees and things like that in between here. So let's see what our queue scenery rating is without even doing anything. It's a 26%. That's actually pretty good. So really quick, I'm just gonna time lapse me adding in a little bit of scenery here. Alright, and there we go. We got our queue scenery up to 100%. Now, I accidentally deleted all of Thunder, and now we just have a bunch of people floating up here. So I'm going to hit play, and we'll see what happens. I think they're just going to disappear. There we go. Okay, I was going to say maybe not. So now, of course, it's going to spit out all those people, or not. It just deleted all those people. Okay, well, they'll find their way back in there. Not too worried about that. Alright, so this is the start of our queue right here. It snakes up next to this part of Thunder, which I think will be cool. I'm assuming that's probably why our queue scenery rating was higher. I don't know if coasters count towards scenery rating or not, but it just sort of snakes through here, and I only added rose bushes, a couple of different flowers here and there, but mainly just bushes and things, and it comes all the way over to the entrance right here. So with our queue scenery rating at 100%, we have a prestige of 550, which I feel like didn't change that much.
It's a 26%. That's actually pretty good.
So let's go into sequence and we'll see what we got. Let's add a second tower drop and we'll test that out. The SCREAMINATOR, let's do the SCREAMINATOR 5000. How about that? Just add a 5000 on the end of it. Min rider load, we'll do full load. Take off the waiting time. Priority pass. This is something I did not think about until just now, actually. But I do think we have a pretty good spot for it. We'll get it as close to the entrance as we can. Right there looks pretty solid. The exit, we're gonna put as close to the start of the ride as we can, and there we go. That will be our priority queue. Hang on a second. Let's see what it looks like at nighttime. Oh yeah, dude, that looks so cool. Honestly, I think super high looks the best just because we got the 2G colors in the lights. But the lights on here look cool. I wish they were colored, but oh, it's more of a free fall than anything else. That's sick. All right, what do we got? We added 2 free falls. Was that just the first one? Nope. Test is complete. We got a 1382, dude. That's nuts. 1382 divided by 35 is 3948. Now, I've been going just to like rounding up to 3950 or 2950, or if it's in the 30s, I'll just go down so it'd be $39 flat. So I'm gonna do $39.50 for this one, and we'll go ahead and open it up. Let's change our time back to PM. I'm anxious to see if anyone lines up for this thing. So something else that I did, guys, off camera is I edited the information booth so that it only advertises the rides. And I think that's probably a good idea because the information booth gives you the priority pass, right? So I'm going to select the Screaminator 5000, hit confirm on it, and there we go. So now people that are entering the park should be able to find out about the Screaminator 5000. This area is just getting worse. And there's nothing I can do to quick draw to speed things along. We already have the track speed at the max speed. I guess if the exit was actually where the entrance is and vice versa, that would make it a little bit faster. Watch what happens when these people get off the ride. They're gonna get off right there and they have to walk over to their left, our right, just to go out of the exit. That would be the only thing I could think of that would help speed things along here, but then we'd have to reconfigure our entire queue, and I don't really want to do that, guys. That took me a long time to figure out how to snake that around there as efficiently as possible. Now, we are seeing quite a few more people over here in the more northern side of the park, which is great. Let's check over here on the Screaminator 5000. We got quite a few people coming through here. That's looking good. So what I'm trying to do here, guys, is sort of redirect the traffic. Get more people away from over here at Quick Draw, more people away from over here in front of the concession stand, and more people using this new path that I made. I still haven't heard the music for this yet, because remember, we selected the Screaminator alt. Why didn't I think of this before? We'd probably be able to hear it better in the seats. I think the speakers are at the top. Yeah, I hear it a little bit. It's not like the coolest song in the world or anything, but still pretty cool. The Screaminator 5000 is so expensive. Are you dumb or are you stupid? Oh, should we just do 39 bucks then? Are they really gonna complain over 50 cents? All right, so we are finally hitting the $500,000 mark in the bank now. We're making 48,000 on rides and tickets. We're making about 2,000 on shops and facilities, and we're spending about 23,000 on our park management. That's sort of the advertisement stuff that we've been doing, the marketing. Splash zone broke down again. So the reliability of the splash zone is very, very low. So I have the inspection schedule set to every 10 minutes. Everything else in the park I have set to every 20 minutes now. If it's average, if it's high, I think I have it set to 60 minutes. And I hired 3 additional mechanics for each area. Obviously, I didn't hire another mechanic over here for this area because there's really not a whole lot to maintain. I think there's only one ride over in this area, and it's this, which is set to every 60 minutes, so it's really not a big deal. But I haven't seen near as many rides breaking down after we reconfigured our inspection schedule, which has been good. We gotta get more people out here, dude. They're missing all the fun. The Stinger's seriously the best coaster that we've ever made. The queue's starting to look pretty good over here. These people need to find a bathroom. I wish I could help you out, guys, but you walked right past one to get over here. There is one right here. It starts to form a line, which tells me we might need another bathroom over here. Let's do that really quick. Let's grab this building, duplicate it. And if I remember right, our path is gonna get messed up when we do that. So let's come over here, edit building, delete the inside, and we'll add bathroom block in there. There we go, click done. Someone did ask me in the comments, how do you save your own blueprint? And I responded, I think I described it well enough, but there's a speed square right here and a little blueprint icon. So if you select a building or a ride, you just click that. It saves it as a blueprint, and you can hit new blueprint, take a picture of it and everything, make a description. So the mall obviously is a mall without stores. Very cool. The wooden coaster is a wooden coaster. I do have a coaster that I made a long time ago called Hi Joe Kids, like about the same time that I made the Hotel GG right there, which is now Hotel 2G. And the description, so the title is Hi Joe Kids and the description is Hi Joe Wife. I wish I could have added another thing in there, and Hi Joe Husband, but that's all right. We're gonna move it over here. Now we'll have another bathroom block over here. So hopefully those people that were standing in line for the Screaminator 5000 will realize that there's the bathroom block very, very close by. Of course, now that we did that, we have to edit the southwest roster. That would be this area over here. We're gonna add in the Screaminator 5000 as well as the new bathroom block that we just added. There we go. So now a janitor will be able to find the bathroom block and a mechanic will be able to find the Screaminator 5000. All right, and I'm going to do something here really quick, guys. I am going to edit the track of the splash zone. So apparently chain is not the thing you want to do here. I didn't know that, and we're gonna delete that, and we're gonna continue with the splashdown section and make it a lot longer. You guys may remember this was really fast, like stupidly fast. So we're gonna extend it to about there. That's pretty well in line with this, I would think. There we go. That looks much better through there. So now it's gonna add in a ton of boats, which is great, but it looks like one is still falling back. So we're gonna have to come down on the amount of boats. And if we do 19, that looks like it'll be the perfect amount of boats. So that last one won't fall backwards. We're gonna click test, and while it's testing out, I'm going to fix a little bit of the terrain over here that we messed up last time. And this is the section that was absolutely terrifying last time. So that looks better through there. It's definitely still fast, but it's not near as terrifying. And yeah, that would probably kill someone, the ending right there. But let's see how we did. Uh-oh, that's not good. I don't think any of these are gonna move, so that's obviously not gonna work. There we go. Get to the drive tires. Nice, dude. It's actually looking like it's gonna work. All right, let me make sure that all of these move. Nope, this one stopped. I don't know why I'm having so many problems with this, you guys. I don't get it. All right, here comes the first boat back into the station. Let's take a look at our results. A 4.52, a 2.67, and a 1.43. Is that better? A 785. You know what, guys? I think that might be slightly better. Maybe I can come through and try to edit it a little bit more and make it do what I want it to do. But as of right now, guys, I think we're going to end things off there. Now, hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.